Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yesterday, Raila Odinga attended a burial ceremony in Vihiga County, Musalia Mudavadi's stepmother's burial. And then during that ceremony, Raila jokingly told the mourners that his last bullet is still intact. And that actually elicited a lot of joy among the mourners. But seemingly, that did not go on well with Tanga. There is this William Ruto ally and a very staunch defender, Professor Edward Waswa Kisiang'ani. This professor, taking to his media account or other social media accounts today, he had this to say. Yesterday, Project Raila told mourners at Musalia's home that he had not used his last bullet in 2017. What nonsense is this? Just shows how contemptuous Raila is of the Mulembe voters. Or might Raila have thought he was addressing nursery school kids? It is over, Bwana Rao. That's the professor's tweet some few hours ago. And from this tweet, the professor is clearly infuriated. He's actually annoyed. He didn't like what Raila said yesterday. But the irony of this thing is that Musalia Mudavadi himself, or even those close to Musalia Mudavadi, are not complaining. Why are Tanga actually complaining? That's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. To try and answer that question, I've come up with 4 points, or rather, I've summarized everything into 4 points. Why seemingly Tanga are up in arms against what Raila said yesterday. The first point, Raila's remark or rather speech yesterday hinted at a possibility of Raila and Mudavadi coming together once more to work together as a team. So that locks out any possibility of Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi sealing any political deal in the near future. And as things stand today, it's widely speculated and believed that Musalia Mudavadi has been showing very clear signals that he might work with William Ruto. So Raila's remarks yesterday just towards that. It locks out such kind of a possibility. So it just means, ladies and gentlemen, that heading towards 2022 election, Ruto and his team, most definitely, they will not be having Musalia Mudavadi in their camp. If anything, what Raila said yesterday comes into fruition, or it just comes out to work out that way. That's the first point. And that's why Tanga maybe are angry. The second point, it means that come 2022 elections, Ruto might go it alone as all kingpins seemingly are avoiding him. You know, as things stand today, again, Gideon Moi cannot work with William Ruto. Kalonzo Musyoka has also been showing very strong signals that he might not work with William Ruto. The only kingpin who was showing clear signals, or rather some signals, that he was even open to working with William Ruto was none other than Musalia Mudavadi. And in Kenya, from the past elections, we have seen that to win a presidential election, then you must form alliances with other ethnic kingpins across the country. As things stand today, assuming Raila and Mudavadi join hands together, it just means that William Ruto's hope, the only hope currently, that he could have netted Musalia Mudavadi, that hope is now thwarted. It now just means that with that hope now thwarted, and things remains constant as they are today, then William Ruto seemingly, heading towards 2022 election, might enter into the presidential elections as an individual, as a person, as Ruto. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that William Ruto's chances of winning presidency come next year are almost zero. Because in Kenya, to win a presidential election, then you must form some coalition with other ethnic kingpins across the country. If Ruto goes it alone, then it means his presidential bid is just but as he has got almost a zero possibility of winning that election. And then thirdly, that speech also exposed the love Mulembe Nation have for Raila Amolo Odinga. And I'm saying that not only because of that speech, but even from what we are gathered from the ground, Raila has a clear head start in the Mulembe Nation. But now again, even to that speech or those remarks yesterday, upon Raila stating that his last bullet was still intact, actually the mourners wildly cheered him. They cheered him up, an indication that actually the Mulembe Nation, the Mulembe people, Raila's candidature still elicits joy among them. They are still optimistic and they still embrace and welcome Raila's candidature for the presidency. That also just proves again that the Mulembe Nation still largely, as things stand today, they still love Raila Amolo Odinga and they are looking forward to a Raila Amolo Odinga candidature come next year. That also comes out clearly, and that also explains why William Ruto and his team, they might be annoyed, or rather they are angry with those remarks yesterday. Any possibility of Raila and Mudavadi working together, it just means that now Western, the Mulembe Nation, is locked under padlock and key, under key and padlock. That thwarts William Ruto's chances of actually winning election come next year. And then fourthly, this Professor Kisiang'ani is indirectly attacking the Mulembe Nation by insinuating all my Raila have thought he was addressing nursery school kids. That's a clever way, or rather an indirect way, of just trying to portray the Mulembe Nation as behaving like kids. That is a clever way of this professor attacking the Mulembe people, attacking the Western people. And that's largely what we have been seeing with Tanga Tanga. You know, Tanga Tanga have been painting a picture that maybe if you differ with them, or if you are not reading from the same page with them, then all they know is to abuse and attack you. We have been seeing William Ruto referring to Raila supporters as wale wa kurusha na kutupa mawe. That is something that has become very frequent of William Ruto's rallies of late. And then we have also seen the likes of Ndindi Nyoro and this Bahati member of parliament, Kimani Ngujiri, such kind of harsh words against communities. So this professor, I tend to believe he's just borrowing, some traits, or rather, he's just borrowing from their master. William Ruto, in this case, seemingly has shown them that what you do with your opponent is just to attack, and if possible, even to abuse. So this professor just exposes the real Tanga Tanga that Kenyans of late are coming to know. These are just people who are just there to abuse and to attack others, and actually to stereotype against communities. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. If you are watching us outside Kenya and you are watching us for the very first time, kindly drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And if possible, also subscribe and give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here on a daily basis by constantly giving our videos likes, constantly dropping your comments. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And to any other person again who loves our videos, but you have not yet subscribed, take this opportunity today, this moment, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. And if possible, also drop a comment. Let us also know what you think. And again, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. And then to any other person now, that's the kind of analysis we do here. We hit the nail straight to the head without any fear of anybody. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana.